Last but not least, a thing to avoid during the healing process is when you ignore the healer and redeemer of your heart and soul. So that was a perfect segue when we mentioned needing the Holy Spirit on this journey, okay? It is impossible. It is impossible to heal without the contribution of, or without the consistent presence of the healer, the creator, the author and finisher of our lives, our faith, our souls, okay? It is impossible to do this journey alone, and it's also impossible to do this journey without the Holy Spirit. So I want us to take a look at Psalms chapter 23, okay? The 23rd Psalm, very popular one of my favorite, absolutely. Specifically the first couple verses, which is a blueprint for how the Holy Spirit leads us through a season of healing and what happens, okay? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That's the first verse. That's how it opens. That lets you know, first of all, the Lord is leading you into this, okay? He is your good shepherd. You can trust him no matter what comes up on the path. You shall not want. You will never be in lack, no matter if you are in a season of financial famine, which is something different, which is when the Lord has orchestrated for your funds to run low so that you can depend more on him, okay? It's a little bit different, but you will never be in lack, my dear, okay? Regardless of what season you're in, you can trust the good shepherd to lead you. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. First of all, the word makes. The Lord is going to orchestrate a divine disruption to get your attention, girlfriend, okay? He's going to orchestrate a season where your life may fall apart for a little bit, but he allowed things to fall apart so that his will could fall into place, okay? Come on. He's going to get your attention. He's going to get you still and quiet, which is what happens in the green pastures. You're quiet, you're still, it's a place of nourishment, okay? Sheep, I believe, eat grass. Don't quote me on that. It's a place of nourishment, okay? He leads me beside the still waters, okay? So another place of still and quiet rest, okay? He is pulling you into a season of divine rest, of restoration, okay? Of a reset. And that's only going to happen between you and him in the still, in the quiet, in the peaceful, in the tranquil, okay? He will surround you with nothing but his presence, nothing but his will for your life, okay? And you've got to be still. You've got to get quiet to hear the Holy Spirit, okay? He will not compete with the noise of the world. So this is why the divine disruption will always separate you, girlfriend. You will always be separated when this happens. He restoreth my soul. Once the Holy Spirit knows he has your full attention as you are grazing the grass and drinking the water, he's going to begin to download things into your spirit that will renew your mind, renew your soul, renew your perspective, put a fresh lens on you, give you objectivity, okay? Give you the healing, the answers you so desire. He will restore your soul once he knows that you are resting in his care, resting in the reset that he's about to do over your life, okay? He cannot work with you if you are not listening to him, if you are not present, if you are not leaning into the restoration process, if you are not engaged, if you are not open to his methods, okay? A lot has to happen for this whole healing thing to go positively, to go well, okay? To be successful, especially the way the Holy Spirit wants to get it done, okay, girlfriend? Lastly, he leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Everything the Lord does is for our good and for his glory, okay? He restores us for his glory, okay? He does things for his glory so that we can stand back and say, there's no way I could have done this on my own. The Lord did it for me. And so we literally become like brand ambassadors. We literally become disciples. We literally become fishers of men, okay? Everything is so purposeful in the kingdom. Holy Spirit is so good. He longs to restore you his way. So he's the one leading you to paths of righteousness for his name's sake, okay? But you got to participate. He's leading you, but you got to follow, girlfriend. Don't be that sheep that he has to go back for, he left the 91 and go get the one. I mean, he'll go do it. He'll get the one. But don't you want to be among the 99, girlfriend, who is allowing the Lord to lead them? I believe we're all the one at one point where we stray and run away and find ourselves in some nook and cranny. But it's also okay to be among the 99, an active participant in wherever the Lord is leading you and guiding you, okay, girlfriend? So that is the 23rd Psalm, at least the first fourth of it. A beautiful psalm, definitely talks about healing in such a deep way that I really appreciate. Would encourage you to check out the whole psalm as to see what happens after the restoration. Okay, that's your homework. And that is definitely something that you cannot get through healing without going through those specific phases of being separated, of being elevated in his peace and his rest, of being led to a quiet place where your soul can actually be refreshed and renewed and rejuvenated, and just leaning into whatever the Holy Spirit desires to tell you while you're still and quiet. He wants to tell you so much, girlfriend. He wants to tell you so much, okay? Jesus is a large part of the healing equation, okay? Jesus plus strategy equals healing. Jesus plus strategy plus time and some other ingredients. What would you add to the list? Equals a successful healing season, okay? He is the source. You have to couple him with other things, okay? So like prayer and fasting, Jesus plus therapy, coaching plus a mentorship program. These are great tools to have, okay? Jesus is the source, but you got to have some earthly tools to continue the healing, my friend. But you must include him. You cannot do this even in a community, let's just say like the AA communities. They're missing a large part of the equation, which is the Holy Spirit, okay? Like the secular AA communities or like NA communities. I'm not knocking them. They got their 12-step program, but they're missing the source. They're missing the source, okay, girlfriend? So I know we've covered a lot in this video. 5 major things you should avoid during the healing and recovery process. We also touched on how important it is to get into the Word and pick things out or allow the Holy Spirit to draw your attention to things, because there's a whole process about how he desires to heal you right in the 23rd Psalm. So I pray this video blessed you. I pray it was uplifting and inspiring and just what you needed to assuage your fears about the healing process so that you can dive head first into all that the Lord has for you, waiting for you on the other side of this healing, my friend, okay? Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. What would you add to the list? What have you done that maybe you shouldn't have done during your healing process, so we can encourage other sisters to stay off that path and to just stay where the Lord has them, okay, girlfriend? So with that said, I'm always praying for you, and I will see you on the other side of healing. So stay blessed, my beautiful sister.